Big Eight. They'll outsize Florida State. Can they outquick them? Jones, and there's an early hint. Loses a yard. Todrick McIntosh, 94. Byron Bennett to punt. James Colsey is back. Oh, it's Corey Sawyer. Sawyer at the 19-yard line.
And he's underneath center, which is also very unusual for Charlie Ward.
He hands off. His runner is Sean Jackson, and Nebraska was ready. Terry Keneally, a junior from Hyannis, Nebraska, led the charge. On 2nd and 10, the give inside, and hit in the backfield is Jackson. Mike Anderson from Grand Island, Nebraska, the tackler. Lloyd and Jackson behind him. It's Ward's first pass. He gets away from Alberts and now scrambles. And is out to the 27-yard line, shy of the first down. Lorenzo Brinkley and Toby Wright, the tacklers.
Back at the 25-yard line there.
Frazier hit before he can deliver the snap. He was trying to toss, and Todrick McIntosh, 94, was there before Frazier could really get away from center. Across their own 31-yard line. Tommy Frazier, the sophomore. Play action. And he's got a man wide open. Abdul Muhammad, a first down at the 45. From Los Angeles. First down, the toss to Jones.
Throw.
Yes, he is throwing long for Muhammad. And it's broken up on a big hit by Richard Coase, number 16.
Dick, we saw that in practice, didn't we?
Frazier completed less than 50% of his passes and tries to run. Caught from behind by Derek Alexander. What a half this sophomore has had for Florida State. Fire right, knocks left. Good protection. Ward up on top. And what a catch by Knox at the Nebraska 49.
And then they do that.
To the left, Danny Cannell, the backup quarterback to hold. It's a 34-yard attempt into the wind. And it is good. Florida State on the board first at the midpoint of the second quarter. Tied with Florida at 7 in the first half. Ball to the left, Johnson in the slot. The throw is to Johnson, has some running room. 50, 45, a first down, and much more to the Florida State 35-yard line. Lester Johnson, who caught only 8.
That hurts a whole lot.
Damon Benning, a sophomore from Omaha, who played for Jones when he was injured earlier in this year. Frazier guns it into a crowd. It goes on the deflection to Reggie Ball. Touchdown, Nebraska. Tommy Frazier, who threw for 12 touchdowns during the year, perhaps none quite like this one. As Reggie Ball in the right place to give the Huskers a 7-3 lead. 2:23 left in the half. Ward gets away. 50. 40. Out of bounds at the 35. Ward to the sidelines and wide open is Vanover. Tomrick Vanover, the sophomore from Tallahassee, and a flag is down. So this will be a 24-yard attempt. Cannell, the second-string quarterback, the holder, if it should be a fake, but it's Bentley driving it through to make it a one-point game.
Two field goals by Florida State in this first half.
Men in this game, but without a national title. Trailing 7-6. 2nd and 10.
Oh, what a catch.
Pulled in by Matt Fryer, the 5'11 senior. That'll work as well. That's what they call him summer. Ward on top and going long. Caught at the 5-yard line by Kevin Knox. Ward, will he keep it himself? No, Floyd loses the ball and Nebraska recovers. Was he in? No, they say touchdown. He'd broken the plane.
Three back set, good push and shove. Floyd gets up in the air, and Dickey really didn't need to. But the ball is loose. The score counts. Good shove up front. Floyd didn't have to go up in the air. Very fortunate.
Trailing 12-7 and feels in the fourth quarter. If they're close, they can come from behind. Frazier just eludes the rush. Throws. What a catch out at the 36-yard line by Trumaine Bell. The tailback, Damon Benning, the freshman playing for the injured Calvin Jones. It's Benning running into a wall. And now the other way. One man to beat, but he can't get away from Clifton Abraham. Abraham, the junior from Dallas.
Leon is still trying to catch that man-on-man receiver down there.
William Floyd, the fullback. And he is a load. Look at him breaking tackles down the clear at the 30 and caught from behind by Mike Anderson. So William Floyd gets his crowd. In today's world, that is unusual. Ward after the penalty. Right into the arms of 86th Wayne Harris, who was second to Alberts this year in sacks with 8. Alberts had 15. So here comes Bentley for his fourth field goal try. This one from 39 yards. And he hits this a ton. Bentley, who had only 2 from over 30 all season, has 2 tonight. Scored 9 touchdowns rushing and threw for 12 more scores. Frazier plants and hits Dixon. First down at the 46-yard line. Wrestled down by, I'm going to be like Doug Williams. I'm going to be a black quarterback and win a Super Bowl someday. And here's Lawrence Phillips through a big hole. And the true freshman from California is to the 39-yard line and a first down.
Dick.
And this freshman from Southern California has his biggest game of the night. The fake reverse, and now Frazier throwing to Dixon, who's open and catches it. A juggling catch and a tackle at the 12. Position inside the 20-yard line. And Tommy Frazier sets him up at the 13. Give to Phillips, and the freshman has a touchdown. Officially 12 yards, 6 out of 11 on the year, but that's getting ahead of ourselves. Frazier to Phillips. Phillips outside. Phillips still on his feet, and he's to the 37-yard line. Fumbles, but was down at the 37 is ruled. Lost national championship when his own kickers missed to be beaten by the field goal. Frazier, keeper. 35 has blockers, one man to beat at the 20. He's at the 10 to the 9, and a flag down as the tackle made by Matt Knight. His fumble was recovered by Zach Wiegert. Otherwise, Florida State would have the ball. And it's Phillips who gets the handoff, and down he goes with a loss. John Nance, that nose guard, with another big play. 27 yards. How big to this 23-year-old senior? It's good. Gun in the backfield, the little guy from Baton Rouge, and they throw to him, and he's dangerous in the open field, and he's smart enough to get out of bounds at the 43-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Florida State in this situation. The give to Floyd, and he just does cross the 45 and get a first down. And of course, the collegiate rules really help a team in this spot. And they wind it up, and Florida State used only 3 or 4 seconds. Now Ward in the open field to Dunn. Anderson can't get him, and Dunn is out of bounds, and a flag goes down. Oh, my. Oh, my. Nebraska, I believe, is going to be called for a personal foul as Dunn choosing late to go to Florida State over Notre Dame for just this. He's got it. Seconds on the play clock. 8 seconds left in the game. Over the middle to Bell. And Bell tackled with 1 second to go. No, they didn't stop the clock soon enough. That should have. Long pass, and now 45 yards to steal it from Florida State and to give Cinderella, Nebraska a tremendous win and a national championship. And he hooked it left. Florida State wins. Bobby Bowden is in position for a national championship with only Notre Dame to beat.